if people don't get notifications about both these streams today, that's gonna be kind of sad. That's okay though. So yeah. Welcome. I am going to tell about my dream from the other night. Before I forget too much, I'm going to write it down in this new journal that I got. I'll just show you right now. It's so freaking cool. It was only $8 and it's like hand woven. Woven? I don't know. Hand bound. That's what I mean. And it has Ganesh on the front. That's the, or Ganesha or Ganapati. That's the name of the elephant god. So, and so that's going in here. This is kind of going to be a book for like spiritual stuff or whatever. And I thought that putting my dream in here first would be a good idea. So, anyways, but I also want to tell it here because I just think it was really interesting. There's a lot of ways that I think it could be interpreted, and it was just very, very intense and emotional, and I actually really enjoyed it. So, the first part of my dream wasn't super important. I think it was in the same setting because I remember being around this temple, but not going in yet. And then I woke up and I went back to sleep, and then that's when I had this dream where this guy, I don't know who it was, this guy led me to this temple, and on the outside of the temple there was just a lot of jungle, like forest and vines kind of, and it was a um tan stone colored temple. If it was you, then that's not very nice because he does something really rude later. but, but anyways, so he leads me in here, and when I walk in, on the floor, like right when I walk in, there was this kind of geometric mandala that kind of resembled space because it had like specks of stars all over it, and it was blue, bright, like royal blue. It was really beautiful, and I can't remember if it stretched. I don't think it stretched around the other temple. I think it was in the entrance on the floor. So I walk in, and there's this big arena type thing. So it was a temple, but it was not huge, but I would say it would fit a couple hundred people on these stone steps that were kind of like seats. And it was all tan stone all around, and there was a guru or shaman who was standing there. He had kind of the monk style, like balding on top or shaved. I don't know. Could be either. And then he had black hair that kind of went back into the long braided ponytail, and he kind of had, I think he had either orange or like cream colored robes on, and shirtless but with a robe. And oh, you too have done DMT? No, actually, I haven't. Um, Bjorn again, Christian. That's a good name. But okay, so technically I've done Changa, and that is not the same thing. Look it up if you don't know what it is. But yeah, that I have not had a DMT trip. I just apparently have these dreams in my subconscious. So when I walked in to this stone arena type temple, I was immediately like filled with like a desperate love and devotion type feeling. And what I did is I ran straight forward and it was kind of an oval shaped thing in front of me. So it was like a big oval shaped center stage that was, deep in the middle, and then the steps would go up. You can probably picture what I'm saying, but I just want to be thorough. So I ran into the center of this thing, and I saw in front of me that there were these very large statues of Ganesh. I believe it was Shiva, and then I believe there was a cow, a Brahmin cow, and that's kind of that's a certain uh, symbol of a god. They don't worship the cow; they worship the idea that the cow is a provider of so many life um, essential things. So there was this, and then there was this large blue Shiva lingam that looked like it was made of ceramic, and it was like this big. So like this large, an oval Shiva lingam. Actually, I'll show you what a Shiva lingam is. So hold on. So yeah. This is a Shiva lingam. It's just a like an oval shaped special kind of stone, and then this is like the larger, more complicated version of a Shiva lingam, and it's got some kum on it. Sorry, I kummed on it. So yeah, this is not what I saw. It was like this. So the and this was large blue and had kind of like a wave in the center going around it, and it was kind of like twisted in the middle. I'm gonna draw it, but it was really interesting. So, and if you don't know, um okay, so I'll just go ahead with what happened. I ran into the center, and I think it was supposed to be sand in the center, but I think it was actually rice. And I may have just dreamt that because I just made a video and a photo shoot with a bunch of rice on my butt. But um, rice is also symbolic in Indian culture, and they use it in pujas, which is a worship ceremony. So it could be a combination of both. I don't know. So I run into this thing where this is why I'm desperate, because I freaking bolted over there into the center, went around the statues of the gods, and then I went, and I kind of tripped because I'm not very good at walking in my dreams, or running. I'm not good at running. And so I kind of fell into this rice, but it was kind of like, okay, I'll just show you what I did. I kind of, I trip a little, I fall into the rice, and then I kind of bring myself up. So I'm in the child pose. If you don't know what that is, it's like a yoga pose. You can look it up to see exactly what I'm talking about. But I just, I kind of slink back. I'm like, I'm like all the way face plant into the rice, and then I slink back, and I'm on my, sitting on my knees and putting my arms out. And immediately I just start like weeping of happiness, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I'm here. I can feel all of the love of this temple, and like all the dedication that these people have made to this place. It's so beautiful. And so I'm laying there, and I saw a glimpse before I kind of fell down. I saw a glimpse of the statues, and the Ganesh elephant statue. This is what he usually looks like, and it was kind of an oval shaped like the Shiva Lingam, but larger, much larger, probably the size of like 4 or 5 people. And but it was an oval type thing where he was kind of stretched out. That's what I mean. And it was kind of terracotta colored with orange. And I think I might have gotten that from my incense holder. I should have grabbed it anyways, but um, so kind of like this. Kind of imagine this, but thicker. He very thick. So he was wider and just kind of stretched out that way. I don't know why. Maybe it was symbolic of like him and Shiva being his father because of the Shiva Lingam. And then it was him. Next to him was Shiva, and I don't have like a big picture or an idol of him. But that's him. That's Shiva. That's the blue guy with the snake around his snake on his head and around his neck. So that's Shiva, that's Parvati, that's Ganesh. So he's their son. And I don't remember the other one. Crap. Was it Rama? No, it wasn't Rama. It was either, I don't think it was Bhairav either. Anyways, so they're kind of a family. I don't remember there being a female statue. I just remember the large Ganesh, Shiva, and then the big cow, the big white cow that was kind of, I think his legs were kind of coming down. They were on the steps. They weren't like in the center. They were on the steps, like right before the center of the arena. And then between the cow and Shiva is the big Shiva Lingam, the blue Shiva Lingam. And before I tell you what happens next, I'm going to read a couple of these messages. That rock looks like a rattler, a magnetic fidget toy. Yeah, it does. I know what you're talking about. What is the symbolism of you rubbing the rice all over your ass? Good question. My sister lived in ashram for 12 years. That's awesome. I really want to visit India one day, or at least go to an Indian temple, because there's some around here, but they're all freaking closed because of the coof. So it's a little difficult to find out who's actually open. Rice gum is hard now. Oh, because of the rice. I was like, wait, what? Because I'm talking about Asian stuff? No. Okay, so I'm on my knees, my hands just, and that's what the thing, I remember feeling the rice. So that's why I think it was really rice and not sand. And, I'm just weeping and like thanking the universe for this whole situation because I was so happy. And then this is where it gets kind of intense. The person that led me there, at least I think, because there was nobody else there. It was me, the guru, and this person. And they came up and smashed the Shiva Lingam in half. And my reaction was instant and like vicious, because I got up and started just screaming. Like, I don't even remember what I was saying. I was just like, no, stop. Like, because I think they were going to try to smash the other ones. And I run over to the Shiva Lingam, broken in half now, and it's empty. There's nothing in it. And I was just so protective over these things that like that person totally backed off. They were like, sorry, like, okay, I didn't mean to piss you off. And I honestly can't remember the last time I had a dream. Is that bad? Am I uninteresting? No, I actually don't remember a lot of my dreams. And I actually kind of prefer it that way, because when I have really shitty, intense, scary dreams, times, I can usually get over it pretty fast because I'm like, what happened? Like, I don't even remember what happened most of the time. So when I do have a very good, powerful, nice dream, I appreciate it. Because all I would have when I was a teen and when I was a kid were nightmares, mostly because of anxiety. So, yeah, I ended up just kind of weeping over this, over the broken Shiva lingam, and that's kind of the last thing I remember. Um, and the guy, I don't know, the guy just like left or something, and it was really, really interesting. Like when I woke up, I was just like, wow, like the feeling that I had being there in that space was so like fulfilling and heartwarming. Like I just felt like I was being hugged by the universe or something. And I know this probably sounds lame and whatever, but it means a lot to me and my imagination. Even if it's just my imagination, it still makes me happy. So if you want to look at it that way, that's cool. But I did oh, one sec. I don't have weird dreams. They aren't that interesting. When I remember a dream, whoop, when I remember a dream, it's kind of confusing when I wake up. Yeah, sleep paralysis is my normal sleep. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I've, knock on wood, I've never had sleep paralysis. Um, the story that I told, the scary story that I told on Halloween last year, I know for a fact that that wasn't sleep paralysis because I was on the phone with someone and they remember being on the phone with me. So that was freaky. But yeah, as far as I know, that's never happened to me. knock on, knock on actual wood, not on my hand. So yeah, I woke up and I talked to my Indian friend Shushma, and um she said that it's a blessing to have Shiva and Ganesh in your dream. Um, and she said the Shiva lingam, it represents a couple things. Um, it can represent, actually, maybe it is specifically this type. I'm not sure, but this one is actually supposed to represent like Shiva's manhood. um, but Shushma said that the Shiva lingam also represents Shiva's heart. So if I think about it, it's kind of like I was so like protective and fearless in my protection of the heart, of the love of God. Like I'm kind of like, you know, it's kind of just speculation, you know, and but that's kind of interesting, you know, like I'm fearless in my love for the universe and the feeling that I get when I am. It makes me feel more confident in myself, you know, and so thinking about that, and I looked up a little bit of stuff about like what it could mean. Um, a broken Shiva lingam. One of them said, I can't really remember now. Some of them said like you are breaking free from something, you know, which is kind of a literal translation, but you know that I did see one that said you are very protective, and I mean that could be multiple things. I'm protective of my family, of myself, of people that I love, and of the freedom to have beliefs. I'm not so protective of my beliefs. I'm not going to, you know, shun anyone for not having the same beliefs as me or anything like in that way. I just like having the freedom to believe and imagine what I choose. And I think that's healthy, in my opinion. Um, and it was just um, so interesting because at first I thought, oh no, like, um, Murti breaking the statues can be a symbol of bad luck. Um, but I guess it doesn't always have to be. So I wasn't so worried after talking to Shushma, so thank you. and and I did feel, you know, I told her, I was like, I felt very positive through the whole thing. It wasn't really scary. It was just very intense and like very mama bear coming out. So, uh, um, and I really enjoyed it, and I think it was a great experience in my dream. And I think I'm going to draw it. I'm going to write about it, and if anything, I think that's pretty cool. And I actually did have another dream a few months ago, probably more than a few months, but I dreamt that I don't think I told about this on YouTube yet. So I dreamt that I went to some kind of office building or something that had a bunch of different businesses in it. And one of the doors I opened, I went in and there was this giant uh I guess you could call it a temple, but internally it was a temple. You know, on the outside it was an office building. So inside there's these freaking giant, they kind of looked Thai, these golden statues, and they were really large. They were like all the way to the ceiling, and they had the multiple heads um going across. If you haven't seen it, look up Hindu or Thai god with multiple heads, because they have a lot of them, multiple heads and multiple arms. And they have a lot of them. I meant they have a lot of pictures. And so that was really, really beautiful. It was kind of dimly lit, burgundy interior with these large golden statues on each side of a stage. And the funny part about that dream is that I went into the crowd of people who were worshiping, and Chris Chan was there. I don't know why. And it wasn't him as in the Sonic Shoe era. It wasn't him now. It was kind of in between, or he had a little bit longer hair and kind of looked, you know, a little weird. And I kind of just looked at him and I was like, oh, hey. So that was a little crazy. But the imagery was very inspiring, and I think if anything, my dreams are a source of creativity. So there's actually a lot of dreams that I want to paint. I want to paint this dream where I was in a house, and then all of a sudden there's this freaking giant like space storm going on outside, and I can see through these giant windows like these insane galaxies and stuff. I am very intimidated by space, if you didn't know. So but I think that would be a really cool painting. So Christian, you were blessed. Yes, I was blessed by by Gautama Christian. The Lord and Savior Christian Son Chu Wu. Hey Omegon, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. You should go subscribe to him if you aren't already. If you aren't, how have you not watched his videos? Also, I loved your video on Gabe. Oh my god. I don't know if you saw my comment, but he was someone who not harassed, but compared to the other girls, he was trying to slide into my DMs, and he was so freaking weird. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those messages anymore because all of his Twitter stuff kept getting deleted. So, but yeah, that was a really good video. Go check out that video if you haven't. So yeah. Oh, so this was fun to talk about. No lie, I didn't want to make that video on him, but he left me no choice when he pussied out of a voice chat with me. Wow. Okay, I actually didn't know that. That's really interesting. I totally understand. Like, it's kind of exhausting, like, dealing with people like that. And, oh, but you did a really good job, and you continue to do a really good job on lol cows like that. uh, so, I hate to end it now, but or in the stream now, but that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. Actually, I will show you the things that I almost forgot. So this is just like weird spiritual stuff. Hi, Moisky. So, well, I don't think it's necessarily spiritual because I don't believe that you can feel vibrations off of gems. I think that's the dumbest thing that people have ever said. Like, yes, everything gives off vibrations, but you can't freaking hold up your hand to a geode or something and be like, I am enlightened. Like, that's so freaking stupid, in my opinion. Like, if you want to believe that, go ahead. If it makes you happy, but I think that's totally silly. So this is moss agate, and I think it's really. I just think they look cool. I think it's really interesting how many different variations there are. So these are both the same type of mineral, or I don't remember if it's a gem or a mineral, but so this is one version of the moss agate. I said agate because I didn't want to sound white, but apparently it's agate. Agate. Hell no. And then this is the other version. And what's cool about this one is that you can, like, you can't really see it, but you can shine it. Actually, I guess you can kind of see it. If you shine it in the light, you can, like, see through this little part right here, which I think is pretty cool. So I've collected a lot of gems and stuff just because I think they are cool looking. I like turning them into jewelry. I like learning about different minerals. I can hold my hand to a geode for enlightenment. Have you even tried? Bro, get on my vibrator level. You are not vibrating like nearly as much as I am, okay? I'm like a 5-speed and you're like a 2. Off work for 3 days. Oh, good. Hence the spelling. Okay, I understand. So yeah, I already showed you my little bound book. I think it's really freaking cool. I wanted one like this. They have a lot of different ones at the store that I went to, and they were like freaking $50. So this one I think is really, really affordable and really cute, and I love that it has Ganesh on it. I don't know why I identify so much with Ganesh. Probably, one, I like elephants. Two, he's the god of like transportation and removing obstacles, or I guess it's removing obstacles, so they associate him with transportation, and I am terrified of driving. So maybe that's part of it. And then I also wanted to show you this really, really cool, I just noticed that they put a higher price over top of another price, but that's okay. I didn't technically pay for it, someone got it for me, so this, it's not unwrapped, obviously. It's, how large is it? 54 by 86 inches. I've never had a tapestry this large. I'm really excited about this. Look how cool that is. It's like a crazy geometric pattern with Ganesh in the middle. And those are like little Om symbols everywhere. And I think I'm gonna put this either like above my bed, or I might just use it as a backdrop, or I put it on the ceiling. That would be cool. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. And let's see. Elephants are cool. Walking firefighters. That is so wholesome. Oh my god. Can I make a card out of that? Oh my gosh. That would be so cute. A little card or a meme with like something on fire and a elephant coming up and just spraying on it. Walking fire. That is so funny. Where did you hear that? I'm stealing that idea. Oh my gosh, that got me. Okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little dream session slash informative thing, because I know I happen to be learning a lot about Hinduism. I know I didn't know the one name of that guy, but I think I know it. There's just so many different names. This guy has like 20 different names, okay? Ganesh, Ganesha, Ganapati, Ganapate. Like you could there's a lot of things that you could call these. So anyways. Oh, hey, Marcy. Glad to catch you live after a few months. Yeah, I don't know why the notifications always are screwed. Try to turn on the notification bell if you can. You have to like edit it to like all videos or whatever. If you don't want to see all my videos, don't do that. But if you want more notifications about my stuff, then go ahead. You weren't enough of a vibrator for me to enjoy it. I'm sorry. Like, I have this giant amethyst over here. I could, hold it up to the phone and hope the vibrations come through. Sorry, I snorted. Oh, all right. Well, this is really fun. I'm glad that I did this. Because now I'm not even thinking about that lady from the last video. If you want to hear my rant about a horrible potential client for my art, go to my last stream. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about my dream, my experience, and how it inspired me, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'd be fearful of you dropping it on my toes. Wait. Oh, the amethyst. Oh no, yeah, it's spiky. Hold on. Oh. By the way, Omegon, if you're still here, have you been doing videos about Ralph? If you have, I will definitely have to watch those because I have not yet. But yeah, no, I don't think you want this on your toes. It's kind of funny. So it still has some like snake skin on it because I used to have it in my snake tank. But yeah, this is like one of my favorite things. I don't even know how I got this. I didn't buy it. It materialized in my hands because I'm that enlightened. Oh. Would you rather be around that lady or the gunt? Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna say the lady because at least like she's like an old person. I don't have to worry about her trying to assault me. Oh, I have some geode stuff. That one makes me think of stepping on a Lego. Yeah. My favorite mineral, or I guess it's a mineral, but it's made in a lab, is bismuth. And if you don't know what that is, guess what? Pepto-Bismol is bismuth, and you drink it. I think that's kind of cool. Actually, I have a sample right here. And I tried to wrap this one in like wire, but it didn't really work. I think these are so pretty. This one isn't quite as rainbowy, but like look at like the structure if you can see it, because it's like you can like, it's like, what do they call it? It's like squarular. I think it's super freaking cool. But yeah, oh Megan, I was wondering if you had done any videos on the recent stuff about Ralph. I'll just go check your channel because that would be pretty entertaining. Especially from you. Legos were designed by Satan, special for inflicting pain on feet. Yes, I love what? Oh my god, I freaking dropped it. That was a fail. Okay, but yeah, I love this stuff. And this is the mineral form of Pepto-Bismol, pretty much. Here, let me get a little closer. See, look how freaking cool that is. I know the wire is kind of obscuring a little bit, but yeah. I'll show you my other ones if anyone's interested in a mineral gem tour. Sometime I would love to do that. Ralph is such a big mess, honestly. The fact he's alive is amazing. I agree. And considering what happened last night on Kino Casino, I don't know. I think he might end up in jail. And I know he doesn't watch my streams, so I don't think anybody is going to be bothered by me saying that. But I'm surprised he still follows me on Twitter. But yeah, it is quite the saga. I like to call it the internet soap opera. About all men, pretty much. Well, I guess there's some pregnant bitches involved, but hey, Matt, how are you? Took you long enough. No, I'm kidding. Thank you guys for the likes. So yeah, Matt, if you didn't hear my story, you gotta rewind because my dream, I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's just kind of cool, if anything. No, remember, he's gonna release the messages I released a year ago. His fiance read to me. Did he say that recently? I know he said that at one point, but yeah, he tweeted at me about it, and I was like, yeah, okay. And I didn't even see it for like 5 days. Sorry, I had to avoid a roommate who was annoying. I'm sorry. I'll rewatch. Kill. Tired of these fake ass pins. Go make some popcorn and buckle up. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, not recently. Yeah, no, he, that was, I can't believe it was already, wait, was it a year ago? Yeah, it was a year ago when all the weird, Big Masters stuff, the Big Masters thing, Big Masters and stuff was going on. Oh, and that has been memed to hell, and now Ralph is back in the memosphere. He never gets out, really. He's kind of always lurking there. Oh, all right. So, if you guys have any questions or anything else to mention in the chat, I will talk about that. Other than that, I think I'm gonna be working on some art, and bleaching my hair at some point so that I'm not so Rudy. Doesn't look good for him. Pantsu kept denying she was in a relationship with Ralph. Oh yeah, there's that. The most beautiful sound in the world is my toaster oven, especially when I'm hungry. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get something to eat. I had fried potatoes with some curry powder this morning and some feta cheese. Oh my god, it was good. Oh, I love simple meals like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my dream and story. Air fryer is better for fried potatoes. I don't know. I like a little bit of that char, if you know what I mean. Favorite pizza toppings. Okay. Pepperoni, bacon, feta. Actually, that is exactly what I'm gonna get tonight because I have a free pizza waiting for me at Domino's. And I am so gonna get a bacon feta pizza. That sounds delicious. It's been fun, but my stomach's digesting my liver. Okay. Enjoy your food. What are you eating? Air fryer master race. I do love putting a lot of stuff in the air fryer. But did you disagree with the Venom mail? I'm gonna release messages. Don't. Please don't. We have said some horrible things to each other. Not about each other, but. Oh god, can you imagine? Oh god, now my face hurts from laughing. Pork and bean. Fresh. Good, good. Sounds good. Their California chicken bacon pizza is pretty. Wait, bacon ranch pizza is pretty amazing. I'm not a huge fan of chicken on pizza, only because they usually use like those weird pre-cut things of chicken that are like, you know, like the fajita things that you get in a bag from Walmart. And I know that's not what it is literally, but they probably get it set in frozen, and I'm like, I'd rather just have like fresh like pulled chicken or something. That would be really good. Or like a buffalo one. Oh god, I'm getting so hungry. I'm gonna order that pizza like right now. I'm gonna have it for lunch. Ever had a southern fried potato? What constitutes as southern? Have you ever had ribbon potatoes where you cut slits in both sides of the potato, and so it's kind of like crisscross, and you can pull it apart, but what you're supposed to do is like drizzle all the seasoning and like good stuff in it, like seeps into the potato, and then you bake it again. Oh. And then I'll release our totally mundane messages. Medusa. Do you eat pork or refuse because of how much it resembles Ethan Oliver, Ralph? I forgot his middle name was Oliver. That's so cute. I'm serious. That's adorable. It's called accordion potatoes. You're right. Wait, they're not ribbon potatoes? Oh, the ribbon potatoes are the ones that you do that. It's not true. For a second, I thought Matt said that, and I was like, oh shoot, Matt is in the Ethan saga. Southern fried coating on a boiled potato and fried. I have not had that. That sounds really good though. My mom makes this stuff that's like mashed potatoes, but then it's mashed potatoes, and then you make them into like balls, and then you fry them, so it's like crispy on the outside and mashed potato-y on the inside. Oh my god, it's so good. I don't remember an Ethan. Ethan, you don't know Ethan Ralph. That's interesting. I never met an Ethan I liked. Okay, H3H3. Oh my god, I saw a post. I'm sorry. I saw a video this morning on come up on YouTube in like suggested videos from another video. And first of all, it was like a really creepy picture of Gila. I just combined their names. Etha and Helan. I'm sorry. I'm entertaining myself too much. And like I already saw that picture. I already thought it was kind of creepy, but then I see that the video is titled I missed the birth of my son. And that shouldn't be funny. But because it's Ethan and I mean, what the fuck is his name again now? Because it's H3H3. I almost said Ethan Hecox. No, it's Ian Hecox. Because H3H3 is such a joke right now. and not the good kind. I'm like, why are you posting a video saying I missed the birth of my son? Like, are you trying to make people feel bad for you? Probably, but it just sounds weird. Like, and like a little like dot dot dot, all lowercase. Like, wow, very very dramatic, very sad for you. Sorry. Like, you can't just be happy that you have a child. You have to make a big freaking deal about it. It made me laugh out loud. Oh. So yeah, I don't uh I don't know many Ethans, but the ones I do, they're a little funny. A little funny. Um, Not in the laughing with them kind of way, if that makes sense, without being too harsh. Um, H3 is a massive mess too. As is his lapdog Deaf Noodles. Oh my god. I started watching Deaf Noodles for the Micah Stouffer case because he was one of the only people that was like consistently going um and making videos about the updates. And then after that, I was like, holy crap, this guy is a total freaking tool. It was ridiculous. Okay, the picture of Hilo looked like Marilyn Manson about to eat a baby. Oh, those losers, I knew the day I saw him 10 years ago, he would be cringe and never watched him. Well, that wasn't the original Ethan I was talking about, but yes, that is another Ethan that is a bit of a lolcow. Ethan dug his own grave. Yeah, Ethan's kid is born, makes it all about Ethan. That's amazing. Oh, hey Ravencrest Media, how you doing? Now the question is, which Ethan I'm talking about? I used to watch Noodles. I hated the character. Yeah. He then dropped it, and then because of his boner for Keem, really, essentially brought it back, but with no arguments and all the swearing and assertions. Wow. I did not know he was a Keem sucker. That's so weird. And Keem, like, retired. So that. Okay, that's freaking weird. Yeah, okay, so now I see because of the beef between H3 and Keem. That's why Def Noodles is up H3's ass. Okay. How many people named Ethan? Too many. Agreed. Oh, yeah. I might cut this stream down so that it's part just my dream. But who knows? Maybe people will enjoy the change of subject. Sorry, Ethan Hawke. Oh, that's the actor, right? Yeah. He's cool. He hates Keem with such a passion that his content has dropped even more, and his own audience are begging him to stop. Oh, that's funny. I kind of want to go and look at one of his videos just to see that. I don't think I'm still subscribed because I saw some really weird shit a few months ago, but I'll have to check that out. Are you gonna censor a Benemail? No, of course not. You're a mod. You can censor other people. H3 lost any respect I had. Same here. I mean, I can still watch his older videos sometimes. Like, some of them are kind of cringe. Like, no offense. Kind of offense because you're an asshole now. But, like, even the like shitting on SJWs, which was the main reason I watched it because it was funny, or shitting on people that were stupid or just did stupid things. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to, like, when you brought politics and everything. I think that H3 podcast, I actually subscribed to it when it first came out. I was like, oh, cool. And then the Trisha stuff was really weird. Like, everything about it was weird. And I think he just got so far up his own ass after the podcast started because he kept having these intellectual conversations, yeah, right, on his podcast. And then he's like, I'm starting to like the smell of my own farts. Pretty much. Uh, Off topic. Nice to see a girl with real eyebrows. Thank you. Um, yeah. um, Too many shave them and draw them back on. I have never, ever, ever understood that. Um, like my eyebrows are kind of, I don't know, they're normal, they're kind of thick, but they're also not very like filled out, so I don't look like a man, thankfully. I have tried, like people or women, they will like draw over their normal eyebrows and fill it in or whatever. I tried that. Oh my God, I looked insane. I looked like I looked like a man trying to be a drag queen. His old stuff was funny, not always, but when it was good. Yeah, I agree. Um, Honestly, kind of the same with iDubbbz now because I like his new stuff, but I feel that his girlfriend is influencing him to be a little self-righteous. I don't know. Like I'm not totally. I think he still puts out some decent content, but compared to before when he was just being immature and hilarious, that's the gold stuff right there. I might go watch some, honestly. Your eyebrows are sumptuous and fetching. Like, thank you. Weird kink. Why can't people just appreciate warts like the rest of us? Agree. Bro, I got so many moles. You don't even want to see the mole on my neck. I know that's not a wart, but man, when I go to like the massage therapist or something, I have to like warn them, like, by the way, I have this like freaking huge mole that you uh, should probably be aware of, like, just so you're not freaked out. uh, Love me and all my moles. A lot of my moles actually got covered up by my tattoos. He teamed up with Sank's nephew. Wait, who's Sank? I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember. You're talking about iDubbbz? Why draw them back on normal anyways? Do at least angry faces or something. Dude, I love the goth ones that are just like like freaking bat wings or something. It's fucking hilarious. I used to work with a girl that had eyebrows so straight they looked like a ruler drawn. Like she was confused all the time. Sounds legit. Oh my God. I knew this poor kid who had a major unibrow. And I mean, he looked fine. He wasn't, he was kind of goofy looking anyway, so it kind of went with him. And so the unibrow wasn't the weirdest thing about his face. So one day we were doing a chorus concert or choir concert, one of those. I was in both. And he came in, he had the full on bushy brow all the way around here. But I think his mom waxed just a tiny strip right here. So it was like his eyebrows extended all the way almost to the center of his forehead. And then it just had one tiny bald spot in the middle. I was like, why you do him like that? Like, like you really, like, you looked at that and you were like, yeah, that looks normal. Like, now it's even more noticeable. The poor guy. Because HBV. That's hot. What's her number? What was iDubbbz's catchphrase again? I forgot what it used to be. Same as Keemstar's. Oh, that's Sank. Oh no, you're talking about H3. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I totally forgot about the Young Turks. And Oh, that is sad. Yeah, he started working with them. He met up with Susan uh Wakajiki, whatever her name is, Wakanda, and he just all he could do. They signed a contract that he was only allowed to inhale his own farts and not regular oxygen. Disconnects from chat. The Young Turks chunk yogurt. I didn't see moles on the Fright Power stream that Christmas. Oh, remember when that passed bots? Sorry. Yeah, actually no, because I think I know what you're talking about where I twerked on stream. I actually do have a mole on my butt, and I'm not gonna show you right now because I don't have pants on. But I got my beetle dress. Ah, they're crawling all over me. Sorry, I'm retarded. So let's see. Sank either likes. That's such a weird freaking name. I'm whatever. He's Turkish or I don't know, but that's a weird name. He likes horses just as much as Ralph. Wait, why does he like horses? I forget. The weirdest thing about my face is my face. I don't know what the weirdest thing about my face would be. Don't say anything. I'm like contemplating. Probably I don't like my chin and the shape of my face. I wish it was a little like but that's most women. Don't worry about that. Susan, whoa, Jinsky. Free the Fab Four. Sank Yoga said he would legalize bestiality. Oh, that's right. That's right. Why? How can you be like a liberal cuck? You know, not saying that all liberals are like that, just him specifically. How can you be like that and not care about animals getting raped? That's horrible. Yeah, I remember you showing me the clip. I forgot exactly what it was. That is fucked up. Yeah. There's a lot of fucked up people on YouTube. And I mean a lot of them are hilarious, but from a distance. Hide your hamster. And he ran for government. Yeah. So did Sargon of Akkad, and he learned very quickly that was not a great idea. But I still like him. He was shocked that it came back to bite him. Oh, I'm sure. Singh openly advocated of for the legalization of. Oh, someone just said it. Yep. Sargon is a victim of rape. He is? Are you serious? Or are you saying that in reference to him saying that he wouldn't rape someone? that was like the main thing that people were pissed about, wasn't it? That he said he wouldn't rape someone. What a retarded thing to care about. He claimed he was on the campaign trail. Oh, like as a defense? Okay. That's sad. I mean, it kind of depends if it was a man or a woman, because one is, no offense, but one is a little more traumatic. You don't want to be rectally traumatized, especially as a man. That's freaking horrible. Sargon got more votes in his area than Sank did in his. Oh. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. I'm not going to read that one. Oh, man. He probably just made it up. Who knows? A lot of people make a lot of shit up. Oh, God, another YouTuber just came to mind. Freaking Gabby Hanna. Not that she has anything to do with those people, but Brianna Wu got more votes than both of them. I believe that because of her following. That's I mean, hey, as long as she got more votes than Chank, like whatever the hell his name is. That's all right with me. The fact that he got beat by a thing. I don't know what to call her. Oh my god, Madame President. It's ma'am. His name is Chunks. Chonky Turk. Who also lost, of course. Thank God. Like, honestly, I can't believe that freaking Elon Omar and AOC even got into any kind of political position other than, like, freaking town council. Like, that's absolutely insane to me. I, Modern Medusa, fully endorse Brianna Wu for president. For president. Fuck that. Is Brianna Wu even American? I don't even remember what they sound like. It's been a while. They have to be that stupid. As an artist, I tried to draw Review Bra and ended up with Greta Thunberg. Hey! That's awesome. Talk about 1/6 and that was worse than the Holocaust. Well, see, oh god, Whoopi Goldberg. Did you guys hear about Whoopi Goldberg? So yeah, I think Whoopi Goldberg would agree with that the insurrection is worse than the Holocaust because it was perpetrated by evil white cishet males. Republicans. They don't even have to be any kind of gender or whatever. Just the fact that they're Republicans. More people died during 1/6 than the Holocaust. Hashtag Whoopi is right. Oh my god. This is great. Oh yeah. If you guys didn't know, Whoopi Goldberg on The View. Why did they even publish this? Why did they air this? Like, they must have wanted her off the show to put that out there. Because, oh my god, just look it up and you can see her full statement. And the people there, they really tried to help her. They were like, maybe, no, you should reel back a little bit. Like, are you sure about what you're saying? And they're like, no, So they're like talking about the Holocaust. But the reason they were talking about the Holocaust is because they took away, or they banned the book Mouse from a school. I don't even think it was, it's not like it's like statewide or countrywide or anything. They just banned it from a certain school. And Mouse is a graphic novel about the Holocaust. And yeah, maybe like 10 or like 9-year-olds and under shouldn't be reading it, but if you know history, then you should be okay reading it. But they were talking about the fact that they banned it for nudity and language instead of the fact that it was about killing, genocide. And, Whoopi was talking about that, and she was like, well, the thing is, this is just a summary. She's like, the thing is, the Holocaust wasn't about race. And then someone was like, well, no, but it is. And she's like, no, it's not about race. It's about man's hatred to man, towards man. And I'm like, you mean prejudice, which is racial? Like, oh my god. And if you didn't see this, she put out an apology because she was suspended, not fired yet, but suspended from The View. She put out an apology saying, oh, I appreciate all my Jewish friends. By the way, black people were freaking killed in the Holocaust too, you dumbass. Like, if you were gay, if you were black, like, you got sent to the freaking camps. I'm sorry. Like, maybe you need to relearn history. Uh, checkmate, atheist. Oh, it wasn't banned, it was just taken off the curriculum. See, okay, why does it even need to be in the curriculum? It's a freaking, like, put Ellie Weisel on the curriculum. That's what I had. Why do you need a graphic novel on the curriculum? Doesn't make any sense to me. Kind of cool, but it doesn't make sense educationally, in my opinion. After all, have you ever even seen a tan Jew? Checkmate, atheists. All hail Queen Whoopi. And honestly, like, I'm sorry, but do you know who you're working for? Whoopi on a major network? That's probably why she was suspended. Oh, the Holocaust wasn't about race, it was about creating a master race by getting free labor from inferior races till they die. Totally not about race, guys. No. Oh. Yeah, no, like, the fact that you can get so woke that you see other races as not being racist. Not racist, races. Like, that's a problem. And I was watching Steven Crowder talk about this because oh my god, you're right. Why can she get away with culturally appropriating a Jewish name? Oh my god. Freaking Goldberg. I never even thought about that. You just freaking blew my mind. That was hilarious. I completely forgot what I was even gonna talk about. Holy shit. Oh, that's right. Steven Crowder, I don't listen to, like, everything he does, but he's good for news sometimes. He was like, what was it? He was talking about, yes, how the whatever association, like the colored people, advancement of colored people, is that what it is? ACP sounds like it could be an acronym. They changed their definition of racism on their website. I think he said it only said the I think it literally said the white supremacy versus or discriminating against black people. They didn't even say, like, colored people. So they completely excluded Mexicans, like, anyone who has any melanin in their body. They're just like, you aren't a race. You don't matter. The only race that matters is the darkest one. Isn't that freaking horrible? Hmm. Are you saying there are successful Jewish people in Hollywood through generations of networking via a common religious temple? You anti-Semite. True. Is Ethan Rupp a black man? He claims he has the penis of a black man? Are you serious? Did he really say that? It's kind of easily disprovable, my man. Should she be sued for trademark infringement for the cousin Whoopi? Yes, absolutely. NAACP, that's right. National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Except they should change the C to a B now, I guess. Bitches. For black people, because apparently they don't support other colored people. Oh no. If he really still says that, that's kind of sad. Like, oh god. Like, he got not charged, but I mean, I guess technically he was charged with something. He pled no contest to the revenge porn thing, so Like, how can you say that when everybody knows? Unless you're an actual albino, everyone has some level of melanin. Exactly. I'm pretty sure I might be wrong, but fact check me on that. No, you're absolutely right. And you can did you oh god, have you heard about the guy? I don't remember his name, but it's this guy who like says that he is black and gets like melanin treatments to make his skin darker. Like he not only tans, but he gets like injections all over his body to make him darker. And he also calls people racist for pretending to be black as a white guy trying to be black. And honestly, it's kind of impressive seeing the before and now, because he was total white guy, total skinny, like, white dude. I don't know how people believed that Rachel Dolezal was black. That is absolutely insane to me. She did not look like a black person to me. And maybe they thought it was diverse. I don't know. But this guy now, he's got the dreads and he almost like, okay, it doesn't look good. He looks like a lighter skinned Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg to me kind of looks like, not saying that he's done drugs, but he kind of looks like he just has the face of like someone that did crack or something. Just very hollow cheeks. And that's what this guy reminds me of. He reminds me of a tan Snoop Dogg. So just like lighten the saturation a little bit on Snoop Dogg, put up the brightness, and you got that guy. I'll have to find that video because it is so funny. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate? But why would... Okay, here's the problem. Why'd you start at 1? Now I can't choose 0. Solid 6? Matt! What are you talking about? Have you seen what we're talking about? Would you let him put a finger in your butt? Let's steer off this race. We don't want her to get banned for wrong speak. Oh, it's okay. I've talked about a lot of stuff. I've told a girl, Luna, she's so sweet. I've told her that she would have been the favorite on the plantation, and we were joking about it, and we were all laughing. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I could get canceled for. Melanin injection is a thing. Let Sean King know that. You're right. I almost forgot about Sean King. This guy is very, very similar to that guy, I think. What makes you think Snoop smoke weed every day, dog, with these drugs? Nah. Nah, but yeah, that guy, he's just so skinny. They're both so skinny. Like, and when Snoop Dogg moves around in like music videos, it's kind of like he looks a little like anemic or something. Oh, and also, I recently found out that Sam Hyde isn't as bad as I thought compared to what people have told me. And that might sound kind of silly, but I watched Idubbbz's recent video, and again, he puts out good content still, it's just not as funny. Because he's critiquing a lot of stuff, but it's still interesting because, sorry, my glasses are giving me a headache. And smiling so much because I'm having a good time. And why does everybody think that Sam Hyde is racist? Like, that's all I have ever heard about Sam Hyde is that, oh, Sam Hyde, yes, racist. That, like, he was on like the same as like level as like Roosh V, or which I don't even think he's that bad. or like Richard Spencer or something. Like they were implying that he was like this horrible, evil person. And then I see what he's doing, and I'm like, how the fuck do people think that the satire is actually racist? Like that's so freaking stupid. It's like literally the same thing as saying that iDubbbz was racist for going up to Tana Mongoose that one time. When will you do a documentary about his wife's OnlyFans? Who, iDubbbz? I'm sure Sam Hyde's girlfriend also has an OnlyFans because she's freaking weird. If you want to see a freaking weird girl, you probably don't. But go and watch that video because she is strange. But a documentary. See, oh, I think I might make wait. How would that even happen? I make a documentary about the OnlyFans by archiving all of it. I mean, it was already leaked, so isn't Snoop Dogg like 60? Doesn't that make him a boomer? Yeah, I guess it does. Sometimes I feel like a boomer. So yeah, that was really interesting finding out that Sam Hyde isn't a total piece of shit like everyone says. Like, yeah, he's crazy and he does really weird things and like for edgy humor, but that's it. You know, obviously he's not freaking racist. This is stupid. Now you're writing my script for me. I don't know how I should say that, but that is really funny. Okay, I'll say the last part. Only 5,999,999 Jews died. I don't know. That's the thing. We really don't know the number. It's funny. Anyways, okay. I'm getting really hungry, and I feel like I smell something. Maybe my mom's cooking something. And I've been on here for over an hour because I've really enjoyed talking to you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you, Omegon, for stopping by. Thank you, everybody, all my my fans, and Ben, of course, my special guest. Cancel her. Oh, you're so mean. But yeah. So rewind if you haven't heard my my little spiritual dream or whatever. Whoopee cancel Medusa. One fell in the shower. But yeah, you know where to find me. Ralph, write a blog post. You know where to find me. You can message me on Twitter. Instagram is being really stupid. I had to make my my Instagram private temporarily because somebody falsely reported one of my stories or highlights, whatever you want to call it, not even a post, from 4 years ago, from 2018, for nudity, and it wasn't nudity. And I'm like, hello, Instagram, can you fix this? And they're taking freaking forever. Of course, they don't do anything about it. They let people get taken off of Instagram because of false reports. But then when you actually have a legitimate report, they're just like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I have seriously seen people's accounts get completely taken over by spam bots. Like, I got this message one day and of some scammer, and I went to the profile, and it was an actual person, like a person who had their account for years, and they got hacked or whatever. Why is that okay, Instagram? The frick is wrong with you? Okay, when are we gonna do a show on a new show on Rumble? What is Rumble? Are you talking about like a subject, or is that like a website? I think I've heard of that being a website. Ralph flagged you, confirmed. See, it's really hard to tell who did it because 4 years ago? Like, really? Who goes back 4 years ago and reports something like that? Who reports a story instead of a post? It made no sense to me. And it was just one thing. They didn't flag a bunch of things, it was just one. So, like, who did it? Why? I don't know, but I made it private just for now. And I'll put it back to normal maybe in like a week or something so that they leave me the hell alone if there's someone that's going to keep trying to come back and report me for things that aren't true. But I will say there was another report that was correct, but because I did say something that was a little offensive. But the thing is, I was replying to someone who was spamming my account and then I blocked them. So how is that comment even still exist? Like, how does it still exist? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, off to sleep. Hope the demons nibble on your feet. No! Don't say that. You mean don't? Rumble is supposedly a replacement for YouTube. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. I mean, I've heard that about BitChute, about... You guys remember Vimeo? That failed. They thought that was gonna be the next YouTube. Nah. And what else was it? Minds? Does anybody even use that anymore? People kept telling me, get on Minds, get on Minds, and then I got on there and nobody watched my shit. And I'm like, why would I put all this effort into uploading all my videos there if no one's gonna watch them? Imagine the number of posts you have to go back for 4 years and find something to flag. Exactly. That's the thing. It was a highlight, so you would go on my thing and probably like click on my story highlights and then like keep clicking until you found that one. But still, so weird. But anyways, okay, my butt is getting sore because this chair is hard. I need to switch chairs or something next time I do this. I have been sitting here for like almost 2 hours now because the last stream I did was probably like 30-40 minutes. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go play my little dress-up game, High Rise, mobile game, and get something to eat and work on some art. So that will be fun, and we will see if I get that pizza. Alright, so thank you guys again for sticking around and listening to my dreams and my antics and my opinions about all these crazy YouTubers. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful Saturday, lovely weekend, and thank you so much for the likes. And thank you again, Ben, for keeping things so entertaining. All right. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.